Just coming over that last jump and hearing all of their cheers, it was pretty amazing.
You're relatively young here. What does it feel like? Because these kids can connect with you. They see you and they see themselves in a couple of years.
It's pretty cool. I don't think they realize how much that I'm not much older than them. They're pretty big. They can
Entering this weekend, did you expect to be on the podium and win?
I don't really expect anything because things can happen, but I was definitely patient and I was skiing well coming into this race. So yeah, I was going to try to do my best for sure.
And you did it here in Canada. Does that make it a little extra special to win your first ever here?
Yeah, it's definitely going to remember.
Do you think about X Games at all in that final?
I did a bit. Going into it, I was like, hey Marielle, got to stay strong, not letting this one go. But yeah, it was awesome.
And the feeling when you crossed the finish line, you heard the crowd cheering?
Yeah, I heard them going over the last jump, they were so loud. But yeah, it was amazing. When I went over the last jump, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to win, I'm so excited.
What did it feel like to overtake everyone and win gold?
Yeah, I mean, it felt awesome. I had really good starts all day. I just knew that I had to get that second jump down a little bit better, and I nailed it in that final. That's the one that really counts, and just trying to get there. Anything can happen once you're in the final, and it's always going to be super stacked. And I mean, Del, he's taught me so much since I started ski cross, and I've learned so much from him, and it's amazing to share the podium with him.
What does it mean to have Canadians sweep gold here and then just take over? Do you think the crowd made the difference here?
Yeah, I mean, having the hometown crowd here was awesome, and we showed up to try and please everyone. This is our one chance a year to kind of showcase us in Canada, and I hope we put on a good show. It sure seemed like it to me, and it's awesome to kind of clean up here. It's great.
Yeah, it was awesome. We've been talking about it for a while, like we need to make a final together, and finally did it here at home, and ended up 1-2. Great crowd, amazing crowd. So it was good to bring home some trophies.
And you had to really work for that today. You were at the start, you were a little bit behind. You had to make it up.
I was having trouble in the start all day. In the quarterfinals, I slipped a hand and was out fourth and made a couple passes. And in the semifinals, I got a pull in between my legs, so I was in fourth. I made a couple passes and had a pretty good, all right pull in the final. I was behind Brady, just trying not to make any stupid mistakes or take him out or take me out. And when you're kind of just holding back a little bit, it just leaves it open for third. So Andy got by. But I knew there was a couple, had a few tricks for down lower, and he set up the finish jump a little bit, or the jump before the finish just a little, looked like he was going wide, so I just dove in, and then at the last minute he kind of dove in too, so we just made a little contact, but both stayed upright. Ended up second, and Brady took the win.
And some relief when the results were confirmed.
Yeah, well, I didn't really, it wasn't like a T-bone or anything. We were both kind of going off at the same angle, so it just made a little bit of contact. So I wasn't too concerned about that. But
and just a word for the crowd here. They're pretty pumped up today.
Yeah, it was huge, and I just tried to make it exciting for those guys. So hopefully we did a good job.
Winning both men and women and silver in the men is, we couldn't ask for more.
And Marielle getting her first World Cup win here last weekend. Maybe she learned some lessons from X Games and brought that through to today.
Yeah, she's been learning all year. Confidence building at every stop, and she had a very good line through the brackets today, and took advantage of fast skis and a good start. And she was very smart skiing down on the runs, and it's good to get her first victory.
And then on the men's side, Brady getting his second World Cup win today after a really a long battle with injury, and he's having an amazing comeback here.
Yeah, it was awesome. To be honest, I thought Matt had the fastest top flat today going, and I thought it was going to be hard to beat him, and Brady had a great start in the final and got ahead and ran away with it.